How do we synchronize the sales and operations functions in a company so we can integrate the business more efficiently?
Welcome to Business and Management Podcast.
Hello, my friends. How are you doing? I hope that you always be healthy and successful. Welcome to the Business and Management Podcast with myself as the host, Marcel Ludi. Imagine this scenario. The sales team is blaming the operations team because they don't have enough product to sell to the customers. Or the factory is producing the wrong kind of products, creating scrapping, putting holes into the profits. Or the company is running out of cash because of an unsold high inventory of slow-moving products. Sounds like a mess, right? This is probably because there is no solid business planning process in that scenario. Therefore, let's discuss integrated business planning, or IBP, a common terminology in the context of supply chain and sales team operation in a company. Why do we need a business planning process? So that the supply planning and the sales planning are in sync with one another. Without a solid business planning process, there will be a lot of operational problems. For example, the supply of products is not enough to meet the sales plan. Or on the other hand, we have too much inventory compared to the sales target. Or the factory is making the wrong kinds of product, the product that is not needed by the customers, and many, many more problems. Business planning itself is a process. And just like any other process, there is an input, there is an output from business planning process. One of the input for the business planning process is the sales and marketing plans. For example, promotions, discounts, advertisements, in-store displays, bundle packs, those kind of sales plan will be the input for the business planning process. And also, new product innovation that will be launched in the future, this will also be input for business planning. All of these inputs from sales and marketing and then being integrated together as part of the unconstrained demand planning. The volume demand is then processed into a more detailed factory production planning and then being broken down into more detailed raw materials and packaging materials procurement planning. And therefore, the output of the business planning process is an integrated, synchronized sales plan, production plan, inventory plan that is well integrated, typically across the next 18 months horizon. With a solid business planning process, we can do a short to medium financial planning process. We can analyze whether our sales plan is sufficient to meet our business growth target or not, and also whether the factory has sufficient capacity to serve the volume demand over the next months. With business planning process, we can identify a problem as early as possible so we can take action as early as possible to minimize the risk to the business. So, how to implement an integrated business planning process? A multifunctional team effort is needed to provide the input from marketing, sales, supply chain, and finance. Usually, supply chain team is the owner of the business planning process with the general manager, the GM, as the final decision maker. If you are an entrepreneur or a business professional without a business planning process yet, I strongly recommend you to start developing and building integrated business planning process or IBP into your company or business. The benefits are you will have a synchronized sales plan and production plan. Your sales team will have a clear target on how much sales they need to deliver. On the other hand, your production team will know how much capacity they need to build to serve the demand. Everything will be in sync. How about you? How do you run your sales planning and operations planning in your company? Please write in the comment sections below. If you feel that this podcast is beneficial, then please click like and subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends so we can spread the benefits. Thank you so much. May you always be successful. All the best.